A Wednesday morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Paul. How are you?
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
It's always good to see you.
Oh, thank you.
How about Mr. McKenna? Are you there?
Good morning, Mr. Minarski and Paul, and thank you for working the magic.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
This morning, I trying to put out some fires, and I'm like, oh God, I got to be down there at 8. And thank you.
No, thank you for still agreeing to be on this morning. So let's get right into a couple of things. You have some news that you want to go ahead and share when it comes to Griswold Public Schools, and I'm just going to go ahead and give you the floor, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, thanks, Mike, and thank you for your continued support. We appreciate it. We are really excited about this school year. We have a lot going on in terms of new programs and new opportunities for students and families, and it's just amazing that the work that's been done, and sort of a tribute to our very supportive Board of Ed, our administrative team, and the Griswold family. So let me just go over some of these exciting opportunities that are underway. We have a new before and after school program that's partially grant funded. It's called Wolverines Forward. And if you talk to families, it's very, very affordable. It's for our middle school and our elementary students. It's 5 days a week. And we're happy to launch that program. It actually started yesterday. We're accommodating over 80 students. So we're very excited about that. As you know, we had a summer learning program here this past summer, and it was enrichment opportunities as well as academic. And that came from our teachers that they designed that. And we had that for 5 weeks. It was incredibly successful. And we partnered with Ryan Aubin, Griswold Youth and Family Services. And it was just a wonderful experience for all. We have, and then I'm going to stop talking so you guys can ask questions. We're excited. It's on our website. We have a new high-powered advanced computer lab at Griswold High School called the Nexus. We did a lot of research last year looking over surveys and talking to parents, and all those surveys that went out. We listened, we heard what you had to say. And one of the things that came up was advances in technology. And so this we have one at the high school called the Nexus, one at the middle school called the Launchpad. And these computer labs are going to offer kids opportunities with coding, computer programming, animation. And, I'd love to show you and Paul, if you ever want to come up and get a tour of these. They're going to be great. That
would be great.
They're also going to allow for esports teams. And there's a lot of research out there about gaming with students, that it's not just a sort of recreational activity. It actually helps them with their learning skills and cognitive abilities. I know some parents, and I'm a parent, you might say, whoa, but if you look at the research out there, it helps students in math. It helps students with problem solving. It helps students in some instances with coordination and
hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. So we're very excited about that. And then at the elementary school, we have a new outdoor learning playground area that we're reconfiguring with the generous support of our PTO and our Board of Ed. And that will be finalized in the next month or so. I mean, there's just so many great things happening despite what's going on around us. And we're thrilled about it, and it's a lot to celebrate for the district, for the students, for the parents, and for the community.
So this year compared to last year,
yes,
3 words. How would you sum it up?
It is. Well, I'm going to give you 4 contraction. It is certainly strange.
Okay.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, I would have said, glad that's over, but
yeah,
apparently it's not.
It's great to see the kids. It really is. And just to kind of be in the swing of things and back 5 days a week. And, I know we have to make some adjustments with when we're in a room. I'm in my office by myself now, but we do have to wear masks in the classroom, and you guys know this. I taught a class for summer school.
Right.
I had him have a mask on. My students are great. We all did that, and it's not ideal, but it's great to have the kids back. And if that's what we have to do to get everybody back 5 days a week, for now, I say it's well worth it. But did I think you raised an important, obvious point? Did we all think we'd be here? No, we thought, like in the springtime, things are looking a bit rosier.
Yeah.
But it's strange.
But it's really good to see the kids, going to school, getting on the bus,
Playing sports.
Yeah, there's activity. Football is the first game is Friday against Ledyard. We'll be there streaming the game live. We got a hold of Jim Bonacore. He's gave us access to the press box.
Is that down at Ledyard?
That's in Ledyard, yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Bunacore, just a quick story. His family and my family have, they're both from New London. We go way, way back. Just for the record, he pronounces it Bunacore. But the real pronunciation is Bunacore. His father comes from an Italian family in New London. So his father and my godfather, Joe, are best friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Joe.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. My godfather, my mother's brother. Yep. Small world.
I'll drop that on him on Friday. I'll see what he says.
I don't know how far it'll get you. It might drop you out of the press box, but
he's the Godfather.
He's the Godfather. Hey yo, Shawnee, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I mean, people they look at my name. It's like Sean Patrick McKenna, and they don't realize my father's Irish, but I have a very Italian mother named Carol Romano and a very Sicilian wife, and I can't win, and.
Oh, it is great to see everybody, coming together again, and fans are coming out. Like we did some stuff with Griswold Youth Football over the weekend.
Thank you.
And just to see all the people in the stands, not just from Griswold, but people from Tolland drove on down, as well to watch the games and stuff. So, it sure seems like there's a bunch of normalcy that's coming back into society. What do you think?
I agree. I think we need to protect that. It's encouraging, but we need to be mindful of what's happening. I read in the day paper this morning, and my good friend, my neighbor, she's a professor over there that Conn College just had to switch to full remote because they had an outbreak. So I don't, as much as we want the best, we want to keep it normal, Mike, involved, but we've got to protect it because we know that at any given moment, it's back to still not be named.
Exactly. Now there's a. Let's not talk about that. Okay. It's just good. It's just good to see, like I said, the kids back in school, activity going, normalcy happening, within the town. It's so much different than it was last year. Last year was just bad.
Right.
And this year, and you guys, I'll tell you, the Griswold Public School system has been very aggressive since the pandemic even started. About keeping kids in school, keeping them, in the loop, keeping the school year going. So, what kind of feedback have you received other than that? Because I've said it all along. I think you guys have been very, very aggressive and progressive, especially when it came to something like this virus.
We have, and it starts with a group effort, right? I mean, the Board of Ed is very, very supportive. Last year at the end of the year, we did a count of how they did meet in person, pretty much all school year last year, and we're on it with, providing guidance with safety protocols, with being, keeping up to date with things, asking the right questions, whether it was in public or behind, with me personally, and just kind of moving initiatives forward. Our teachers last year when we did online teaching and learning, it was online teaching and learning. It wasn't,
Right.
come to Griswold Elementary School. Here's your packet. Adios. They did do the best with the technology. They participated in professional learning to get better at that. And I think they did a tremendous job, all things considered, as well as our parents. Our technology department made sure that every kid had a device. We worked very hard to work with the internet providers to make sure that people had internet access at affordable, or what we call doable rates. The food services department made sure that everybody was fed. It wasn't like you had to come up and show a card. As long as you had a school-age kid, you were getting meals, to cover you for the week. So it was a really great group effort. It was a coordinated effort. There were bumps, but we feel like we did the best job we could. Keeping everybody in the loop, educating folks, and making sure that basic needs were met. Now, are there some criticisms that went along the way? Of course there were. We know that parents overwhelmingly wanted kids back in school 5 days a week. That was abundantly clear. We know that, there's views on math. I get it. But, we have to prioritize. Right now, the goal is to keep kids in school 5 days a week, keep them involved with sports, keep them involved with activities. We were responsive to having a before school and after school care program. And we're constantly looking to improve. So,
Paul, do you have any comments, or you're pretty quiet this morning?
No, I think you've asked most of the questions. So.
Oh,
yeah.
So that leads me into a communication that you had sent out last week, I believe, to the community when it comes to the subject of substitute teachers.
yes.
And how hard has it been to be able to procure substitutes within Griswold Public Schools?
We do have a cadre of people that have been in our, put it this way, in our dugout. But the problem, Mike, has been because of what's happened with the pandemic, and then just natural leaves like maternity leaves, extended leaves of absence for whatever reason. Now you have the whole COVID thing where a lot of our faculty and staff might not even be impacted by something that happens at Griswold. It might be something at home.
Sure.
It might be because of their kids. Every district is in the same boat. So the process for getting subs in has changed a little bit. Thank God, the state of Connecticut. You don't have to have a bachelor's anymore. You can come in. My executive assistant Robin will set you up. You can just be in college. You don't even have to have a college degree anymore.
Wow.
That's what they're saying. But we need people here to work with us, and our teachers are very good at leading plans. So it's not a crisis situation, but a lot of districts are facing this challenge and need to get substitutes.
So it's not just Griswold, obviously. It's just, we hear it here because, of course, we're right smack dab in the middle of it. But do you know any other school systems that are having as much of a struggle or more of a struggle?
I think all of them are, quite frankly. I work closely with the districts in this region and our tuition partner towns. I think a lot of people are in the same boat because, the school year has just started. And so you want to make sure that dugout, that bench is people are on it in the event that you have to get more people in the loop. But it's a great opportunity for per diem work. It's not bad. It's $125 a day. And, it's great for college students if you're taking classes at Three Rivers or Eastern or going down to 8. We'll get you fingerprinted, we'll get the background checks done, and we'll get you in. We're not trying to like cause panic, but it's just a different environment with staff and faculty absences.
So you do have to be attending college, or you don't have to have your degree yet, correct?
You do not have to have your degree yet. There's a waiver for if you're not credentialed.
Okay. So I guess the question is, do you have to be actively taking classes?
No.
Okay.
Are there any vaccination requirements by the individuals coming in?
You do have to be either vaccinated or you have to have a verified medical exemption or religious exemption.
Gotcha.
So some middle-aged hapless DJ out of Jewett City that has time on a Tuesday could possibly go ahead and become a substitute teacher.
Correct.
Oh my God.
That would be frightening.
It's unfortunate that there are people who just retired that are like 60 years old who are probably college educated.
Yeah.
Would be perfect for.
What are you? You have a master's degree, for crying out loud. Why not?
I'm too old.
No, you're not, Paul. Come on up.
Yeah, Paul. I mean, just because you're independently wealthy, you can go ahead and donate your salary to something. Paul's really rich there.
I wish I was.
Really rich.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that is a great opportunity though
it is
for people to jump in. $125 a day for how long is the day? 8 to 2, 7:30 to 2,
7:30 to 2:30.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to report a little bit earlier than that, but it's not. It's not bad. We've got great kids. We've got great colleagues here, and it's for people that are coming in from out of town. I mean, the beauty about the Griswold campus, it's right off the highway. It's not in the hinterland. So you just, you get off the highway, you come in, our campus is right here, bada bing. So it's, again, anything you can do to promote that. I still believe in the power of the word of mouth. Sometimes works better. We're not at a crisis pitch, but we definitely need people. And it's nice to have that bench, that dugout bench lined up with folks.
Yeah. Have you reached out to some of the teachers that may have retired that may consider come back as a substitute?
We do. We have got some folks there. We've reached out. We've always had a great partnership with the greater Norwich area Chamber of Commerce, and that has helped us with getting different people in. We're just trying to network. We do have the posting on our website and Facebook and Twitter. And again, great opportunity for recent grads that are taking courses up at Eastern or Three Rivers, or if you can't do it on a Tuesday, maybe you can do it on a Thursday or a Friday.
Yeah. Good point.
I would probably be late and have to send myself to the principal's office. So, Sean, is there anything else you want to cover? I know you have something coming up at the school in a couple minutes, but
no, I mean, do you have any questions for us? Is there anything that you need to go over, Mike or Paul?
I don't think so. I think you pretty much I don't know if you can go more into detail on on the Nexus system.
Yeah,
but I think that's. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a podcast. We just started this thing, and I'm not as good as you. I'm nowhere near. I don't have that level of entertainment or.
You hear that, Paul?
Savvy that you have. But we started this thing called Griswold Forward Podcast, and the first feature is on the Nexus. It's on our website. It's a Zoom. There was a design team involved. Glenn Labossiere, the director of teaching, learning, and innovation, was heavily involved with it. One of our teachers, believe it or not, from the social studies department, Jim Rand, who did a fantastic job in this podcast, was involved with it. If you go there, you can see the sort of environment. And I have to tell you, if you're a teenager and you walk by the Nexus, you're going to want to take a class. You're going to want to take English in that classroom. You're going to want to, it's just, it looks inviting. There's been a lot of research done around, again, the design of these kinds of computer labs. to attract kids, to keep them engaged. Whether
Mhm.
they're taking, we do have one of our English classes meeting in there, so they're very much engaged with the literature and the writing process. We also have computer classes in there. It's just an inviting environment. So that podcast goes over it. And, you know, Mike and Paul, if you want to come up, we'll give you a tour.
I would love to. I'd love to see it. I would. Paul, you could go see it, you know, while earning $125 a day. He's retired. I mean, you know,
It's a nice,
what a great opportunity.
Yeah.
holidays.
Well,
The holidays around the corner. You know, you need to kind of, you know, build the coffers for gifts and so forth.
But not only that, Paul has he's got a lot of great knowledge and just world advice. I don't know why you don't teach. You teach me every day.
yeah. Yeah.
He does, you know.
One and one or two.
Just life skills, man. Just life skills.
Yeah. You know, as you get older, you don't have the patience that you need to probably have that you need to teach with kids. I probably wouldn't have the patience. Yeah.
I don't know. I think you'd find it.
Yeah.
I think you'd find it quickly.
Yeah.
So, all right, Sean, we'll let you go because I know you've got a lot of things going on, you know, as always.
Yeah.
And-
Thanks for accommodating me, guys. I really appreciate it this morning.
Anytime that we can have you on the show and talk for 10, 15 minutes, whatever, to get an update, it's always worth it. So,
All right.
so you have yourself a great day. We'll see you soon.
You too. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Sean.
Bye.
It's Sean McKenna from Griswold Public Schools. I'm surprised that nobody in the community that was in the chat room asked any questions.
Wow. Surprising.
I'm surprised.
Well, you got to remember, too, a lot of people are back to work now.
Not really.
Well, some people are back to work. Yeah.
Well, you'd think so.
Yeah.
But not yet.
No.
Not yet. Especially with the money
That's gone away.
it's gone. The
It's gone.
$300 a week or whatever. Now that
yeah, it's gone.
yeah. So
It's going to make it, you know, with that little extra money you were getting, it felt good, but now it's gone. So
yeah.
maybe now, well, got to go to work, otherwise you're not going to survive. Yeah. So
I worry about that because I wonder if people that haven't been working are just very, very much used to not being or used to being home now.
Yeah.
You know, and not used to going to work. And, you know, it's I can tell you from even my own past year
Mhm.
is it's hard. You know, you get used to the pandemic and how things have slowed down.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't realize what a pace it had slowed down to until things speed up again.
then you got to get up, go to work.
And then you don't I don't know, it's hard to catch up. I know for myself that when things started speeding up again, I had a hard time maintaining.
Mm.
You know, I mean, we were talking about like, you know, different business and sports and, you know, everything just kind of the wheels started turning again.
Yeah.
So I'm sure a lot of other people have experienced that as well.
Sure.
You know,
I would think that even driving to work, most of the people now are not working from home anymore either. You know, it's back to the office now, too,
Yeah.
in a lot of cases.
I would think so, but I also think that you're going to see that continue.
Well, I think it will continue on.
I think it'll come back even more.
Well, it possibly, yeah.
I've said this. Well, go ahead, Paul. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right, because it does work. It is proven to be it's not really good for the employee. It's good for the employer
yeah,
because you have a tendency to do more when you work from home.
Yep.
You know, you don't have a lot of the distractions of people around you. However, if you got a lot of kids around, you got distractions. But what people do is rather than work, 7 to 4, they may work till 6, 7, 8
Mhm.
o'clock at night after the kids are gone. So it's a good thing for both. I
It's like,
think.
what about all the people that work in like insurance or in call centers?
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact that Atlantic Broadband, their customer service reps
Yeah.
are all home.
Yeah.
They have everything set up, right from home.
Oh, it's pretty easy.
Exactly. You need a
It's very
computer
easy.
and
oh yeah,
sure, and and a procured network, a safe network. You're good.
yeah. I mean, what I used to do is I used to have to call into a certain number, and then give a code. It would call me back. I'm connected. Now, everything's protected. So I mean,
Exactly.
I had the same facilities at home as I had at work.
Yeah.
And my work number was
Everything was the same.
call forward to my
Sure.
own phone.
Sure.
So there you go. I mean, everything was nobody knew where I was. I mean, if they were looking for me in the office, they wouldn't have found me. But,
Right.
but yeah, I could do everything I wanted to do.
Yeah, and I think that what will happen. This is just I'm just going to throw a prediction out there. I don't know that this is definitely going to happen, but I think it will. I think that people will go back to work in their large offices, in their large buildings, and those large companies will say, "Whoa, wait a minute. We were just as productive with everybody at home doing their jobs instead of having this large utility bill every single month, this large heating bill, this large air conditioning bill."
It just means that
I don't know.
the technology changes, because now everybody who had a desktop at their desk now
Who the hell thought we'd be checking out our own groceries for crying out loud?
Now you have a laptop at home that does everything you need to do. So yeah, it's perfect.
So you just when you think it's not going to happen, it happens.
Yeah.
It's like how many cashiers now do they have at Walmart? 3?
Yeah, it's not
Two?
bad. Yeah,
The rest is all self-checkout now.
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's self checkout, which I think some people can do it, but then some people can't. I mean, I think a lot of the younger generation can do it, but when you get into some of the seniors who are up or 75, 80 plus years old, they have a hard time going through and
Well, they have a representative there.
Yeah.
So you figure if there's 10 registers to self-checkout and one person,
It's pretty good. They're going
that's
back.
9 people they don't need.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
So
Well, there's still going to be a lot of jobs that people are going to still have to go to work, unfortunately.
right. But I think the jobs are going to change.
Oh yeah.
I think jobs are going to change a lot. And now with that federal money being 86th, it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Now you have people that have to go back to work.
Yeah. I mean, with Zoom coming in like now, geez, how long that company must have made some big.
But they also just they had the worst quarter of their existence.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody was getting rid of it because people were going back to work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look it up. Their stock didn't do so great.
I mean, you can get a free version of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't really cost you anything.
Yeah.
But
it depends on what you're going to do with it too. Like,
I mean, if you're not a business, you're right. I mean, you can pretty much use it.
I was paying for it for a little bit.
Were you?
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Yeah.
Because there are other solutions that actually work better for what we do here.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that technology has been around for a while, because it used to be one, and Microsoft used to have one. Forget what the name of it was, but you could call as part of Microsoft.
Okay.
Yeah, there was another app we used to be able to use. Was it with
One? Was it Microsoft One?
I'm trying to think. Or was it with Notes? I don't know. There was a software that we could use that.
Meet?
No.
All right. But when it comes to working and jobs, one of the pieces of information that I heard, or I should say, somebody had made a statement on, was the jobs that are out there right now are the jobs people left that they quote unquote didn't want.
Right. Service
industry, restaurant industry, perhaps, and retail.
Yeah. Well,
I think they're available.
Well, I think what's happening is a lot of people are looking for better jobs. They left the job like that, and they're looking to get something better so they can make.
And right now, it's going to be, even though there are those premium jobs or things that those are going to be harder to get because there are going to be so many people that are available in the workforce right now.
Yeah.
So just when you sat there and thought, yeah, I'm just going to wait for my opportunity.
Yeah.
Me and my mullet.
Something just came back to mind. Remember teleconferencing?
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
first Zoom.
Yeah.
back-
Party lines.
Yeah, years
Yeah.
ago. I mean, I remember teleconferencing. We'd have to make sure that the place we were teleconferencing through, they were up online so we could see each other on the big screen, you know?
Back when I first went to Epcot about 30 years ago, I can remember going through this one part of Epcot, and it talked about the future. And I'm not kidding you. It's like today,
Oh, sure.
you know.
Just think what it's going to be 10, 15 years from now.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Be three-dimensional.
I said 5 years ago 3D TVs are coming out. Now they're out.
Yeah. Well, I have a 3D TV too,
Mhm.
but nothing
Is
broadcast.
it's a little curved? Is
No,
it curved?
No.
Because the curved ones are the ones that are supposed to be.
No, I have a 3D TV that I've actually watched, but you got to have the glasses on in order to watch it. But there weren't a lot of 3D shows.
I'm waiting for virtual reality TV.
Oh, then you can climb right in.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't think that's not coming. What do you think it's going to do for the porn industry? Well, it's true. I mean, you know, I hate to say it, but you know, let's talk about the obvious here. I mean,
well,
you know, it's like those people, you know, come on, you know it just as well as I do. The same people that say, no, I don't go on TikTok, you know, they're on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Same people that say they don't go on Pornhub, they're on Pornhub. I don't care what you say. And you know what? You know, don't make fun of me because you know it's true.
oh yeah.
People just don't want to talk about
Well,
it
of course not.
because it's like, no,
Yeah.
it's taboo.
Yeah. It's not only men, women too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But like, it's the whole TikTok thing. It's like, no, I don't go on TikTok. Are you crazy? Next thing you know, they're scrolling through TikTok, you know, going, oh, that's funny. Oh,
Right.
look, it's a thirst trap.
Oh yeah.
You scroll through TikTok.
I did just recently because I was looking at some of the videos that people had from Louisiana. It was quite interesting it was showing trees falling over. And, you know, it was like interesting just to see because, you know, you didn't see that stuff on TV.
Phil says, what's Pornhub, Muke? So I think it was a typo. Please explain. Well, it's kind of like the old National Geographic magazines. You remember those?
Yeah.
You used to go into the when you're in first grade, you'd go into the library and go, whoa, what's this? Must be science. I guess it's okay then. Science.
Pretty funny.
But it's true though,
That's
you know. I remember. I'm not kidding you. I went to St. Mary's School for 2 years. Right. I went for 4th grade and 5th grade. No joke. We would go in to the library for whatever. All the boys right over to the National Geographics. And we'd be looking and going, whoa, my God, I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh man.
Oh, geez.
I don't think is that magazine still around? It must be. Because isn't there a
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have not. The last time I got a subscription to a magazine, it was People Magazine. It was because my daughter was selling subscriptions for a fundraiser.
Yeah.
And I would buy it again if she was selling it, you know,
Yeah.
because I did find it kind of interesting. And I do like, for example, for reading,
Yeah.
I still haven't been able to get into the whole ebook thing. I'd rather hold the book, you know, and the pages and, you know, smell the book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, because
I know what
you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I'm just not ready for the whole, you know, tap to turn the page or something like that.
I used to listen to a lot of audiobooks when I go back and forth.
Mhm. I've never listened to an audiobook.
Really? Some of
Yeah.
them are pretty good. The way they act them out on you, you know. Don't just read them plain Jane, you know, it's like put a little oomph in it, you know. Makes it
So what's the difference between that and listening to a podcast?
Yeah. Well, yeah, true.
So like I know like Melissa, she's been listening to a lot of podcasts lately. And a lot of crime. She loves crime dramas and that kind of stuff. So she's been doing a lot of that.
Mhm.
instead of like she's not really a reader or anything, but she was looking for something, different, when she was driving to and from work.
Sure.
And I said, why don't you try a podcast? I said, because there are a couple that I listen to. I'm a big pro wrestling geek.
Yeah.
So there are some pro wrestling podcasts that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
So I will listen to those.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, top 40 radio, it's dying.
Yeah, I never listened.
It's dying.
I always listen to talk radio coming back and forth.
Exactly.
I like listening to the conversations.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk radio is going. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, not talk radio. I mean, music radio.
Yeah, you're right. Even in the morning, a lot of places have talk radio on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't need. When people turn on the radio, ask them what the last 3 songs they heard.
Yeah.
They're going to say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they're not really listening.
No, you're right.
You know when people are listening to music? When they have it on Spotify.
Oh, sad.
Or they're going through YouTube and they're looking for something specific. But like FM radio stations now for music, it's background noise.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I've literally gone into my customers and say, well, I listen to so and so, and they're even playing it, and I'm saying, okay, that's great. I'm glad. Tell me the last 3 songs you heard. Well, I've been busy. Oh, all right. Well, that's okay. Name 3 advertisers that they have. That gets them.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I hear you.
What are you going to do? Laura, you are 100% right. Everything is on demand. People don't want to wait to hear what they want.
Right.
That's why YouTube, Spotify, all those, even Napster.
Is that still around?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
That's
where you used to download illegal music. Napster.
Yeah, well, it's different now, but yeah, she's right. Everything is on demand. It's not just music; it's television.
Oh, television's on demand.
When's the last time anybody, are in their car and going, "Ah, shit, I got to get home because Masked Singer is coming on in 7 minutes"? No,
you don't have to.
You don't have to, because you've set it up to record on your virtual DVR.
Yeah.
From YouTube TV or whatever your Sling or whatever it is you're using.
Right. No, you're right.
I don't have to be home for anything.
No.
I can watch it later. Again, big wrestling geek, right? What's on Monday night for the last 30 years? Monday Night Raw. Love the show. I don't have to be home. I can stay up. Melissa goes to bed early. I can sit with her on a Monday night until she decides she wants to go to bed, because she does. She goes to bed early, and I don't sit there counting the minutes on the clock.
Get out of here.
No, I don't. And she doesn't enjoy it. So I don't put it on until she goes to bed. And guess what? I can start from the beginning. I don't even need to do anything else.
Yeah. Well, you can back up live television.
Yeah.
If you miss something, let's back it up and check it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Instant replay.
Yeah.
You can do that on Pornhub too. I don't know. I'm assuming. Let's ask Phil Flowers. He may know. Oh, geez. So, yeah. But, Laura, you're 150% correct. If anybody could really be 150% correct.
Yeah.
You don't need to. So, all right. It's 8:41. Speaking of sponsors and people that support us, I'm going to play a couple of messages.
Okay.
And I hope you listen to them. And I certainly also hope that you check out these businesses and patronize them. Because local helps local. It always has. It always will. These are the people that support you and me and everybody. So we should support them as well. Then when we come back, I've got a couple of very heartfelt comments I would like to make. And we'll talk about that in a minute right here on SNSN.
Gambling, tobacco, and alcohol are all legal for adults. For those under 21, providing these things can land you in jail. It's 21 for a reason.
Be someone your child can depend on and trust. Model behavior that expresses you care about them and their choices. Encourage them to wait until 21 to try alcohol. It is 21 for a reason. Visit CIRACCT.org for more information.
Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. It's 21 for a reason. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Reliable plumbing and heating services are just a phone call away when you contact the professionals at McGuire Plumbing and Heating in Fallontown. Family owned for more than 35 years, McGuire Plumbing and Heating has earned a reputation by providing accurate quotes and being open and honest when on the job, plus giving honest advice that may be needed down the road but isn't an immediate concern today. Find McGuire Plumbing and Heating on Facebook or call 860-376-3388. Look for the big truck with the little Irish fella. McGuire Plumbing and Heating, proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
The home of Griswold Wolverine Sports, SNSN.
And it's true. We are the home for Griswold Wolverine Sports. This Friday night, we will be in Ledyard, at Ledyard High School for the Ledyard Colonels taking on the Griswold Wolverines. It's the very first regular season game, an ECC contest. We'll see what happens, but we will be live on the air at about, 6:20. 6:20. Bringing you the game live. Here's Paul with a live version of the weather.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Right now, the temperature downtown Jewett City is 64 degrees.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's nice sleeping weather, that's for sure. It's probably cloudy today. Highs will be around 80 degrees. A little bit of wind around between 10 to 20 miles per hour. But tonight, could be an isolated thunderstorm early, then mainly cloudy overnight. And again, thunderstorms certainly are likely. Certainly may contain some strong winds, so the lows will be around 67 degrees. But Thursday, well, it's not looking too good. It's going to be unfortunately, it's going to be kind of a rainy day, unfortunately. Cloudy with periods of rain, highs around 73 degrees. Again, a little bit of wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain, unfortunately, it's going to be 100%. And of course, for Thursday evening, a steadier rain in the evening. Showers continuing late. Hot lows will be around 58 degrees. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Wednesday, 09/08/2021.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Yep.
I appreciate that little interlude.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do? I just did something.
Oh, you're looking for something.
I just put something in here, and I don't know where it went. What the hell?
Oh, boy.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So, what the?
Uh-oh.
I was like, what the hell's going on here? All right. So I have some very heartfelt comments to make right now. So yesterday was a pretty difficult day for me because it was selfish of me to feel that way. And what I should have done is felt a lot happier, which I was. And it was hard for me yesterday to do something very simple, and that's to go over to the Jewett City Savings Bank. And the reason why it was difficult for me was because a friend, mentor, somebody that I respect greatly has retired from his position. That's Kevin Merchant. retired from the Jewett City Savings Bank. So today is a brand new day over at the bank. It's a brand new day for all of us, and it's a brand new day for Mr. Merchant. Because today he celebrates his very first day of full retirement. And I don't know anybody else that deserves it more. But I went over there yesterday, and I got to sit with him and talk to him, and I cried like a little baby. Last night, went to his retirement party across the street of Brewitt City. Talked to his wife, Lori. I cried like a baby. Kevin comes over to me and goes, "It's not terminal." And I felt better. And he always makes me feel better. That's my friend, Kevin. So, Kevin, if you're listening, just let you know that things are going to be different over here. It's going to be odd for a while because you're not at the bank. But much success, much love, my friend. And nobody deserves it better or more than you. So, congratulations on your retirement. All right, enough of that.
And there's a job. And there's a job opening for you.
So there's a new CEO and president of Jewett City Savings Bank. His name is Mike Alberts. Yeah. He took the helm today. So
he steered the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He's steering the ship as of today.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's going to be hard when you have somebody that, you know, is that respected in this community. And I'm not talking about just here. I'm talking about the entire Eastern Connecticut.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's built that bank, you know, from Putnam down to Pawcatuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the last 14 years, he's grown the bank.
Yeah.
Now what? You know, it's kind of like, here you go. Good luck with that. I'm going to go watch the St. Louis Cardinals.
I'm sure the new bank president or CEO, whatever you want to call him, will do well.
What do you mean, whatever you want to call him? That's exactly what he is.
Well, I didn't know if he was the CEO or just the president. I didn't know.
Well, that's what Kevin was. He's the president and CEO of the Jewett City Savings Bank.
I'm sure he'll do just as well and continue on with.
Well, we hope.
Kevin.
We hope.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes you don't like change. You know, I don't like change sometimes. And for me, it's weird because he's not there over there. He's at home.
Oh.
But he said to me, he goes, it was funny. He goes, it's not terminal, you know. I'm not dying.
I'm sure he'll stop in and see you.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, by the way, Kevin, if you're listening, there's baseball practice tomorrow at 5:30. No, I keep bugging him. You know, but helping coach with the team.
No.
Because I have been roped in to coach a fall ball team.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't say roped in. I did it willingly.
Yeah.
There's a great bunch of kids,
mm-hmm.
you know, that are coming in. Yeah. And they came here last night. We got to meet them last night. And I'm psyched. I'm excited about doing this. I got a couple of great coaches around me. John Harden, one of them. He's one of our broadcasters as well. Mm-hmm. You know, for youth football and high school football. Yeah. He knows most of these kids. I almost begged him, pretty much begging Kevin too. Say, hey, come on. Kevin has more knowledge of sports than anybody that I've ever known. You know, so I mean, and not just like, you know, players and stuff. I'm talking like the technical and how to play, you know, how to coach. Yeah. You know, I mean, he was really, think about it, he was a coach for 40 years at the Jewett City Savings Bank, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's really the same thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, we get practice tomorrow night for the first time.
Yeah. Well, good.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm thinking I'm just a figurehead. Just sit there and go, play ball.
Yeah.
No.
Well, let's hope you move up in the standings.
We got a good team. We got the kids are a nice bunch of kids.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to it. Back in the day when I was working for Verizon and I was working for Radio Shack, I never had a chance to coach or do anything like that. I always wanted to be available, to my kids to say, let's do this. Never could. I couldn't even get time off to go to all of their plays or their concerts or anything like that because those companies suck. And they, it's like, nope, got to work. No, guess what? When I started telling them, no, I'm not working, that's when things got rough. And then I said, I'm out of here. And that's when I started doing this. And I started doing what I want to do when I want to do it. Why
do I have a picture in my mind like the Bad News Bears?
No.
Why do I, hey, kid, have a beer?
No, that's the Red Sox in the second half.
Oh, man.
No.
Well, they got players who got COVID.
I know.
That makes a big difference.
It's been rough for them.
Yeah, I could imagine. Bad News Bears are back. Yeah, if you want to see how Monarski's
shut up
football season is going to go, check out the Bad News Bears. Yeah.
No, we're going to be fine.
That's what he said.
Hey, let me tell you something. I got word last night that we are going to have a kid that just signed up that didn't come to the meeting last night that actually pitches for Griswold High School.
Oh,
14-year-old. Oh. Can't say. I'm not going to say right now.
Yeah.
But that's pretty exciting when we have a pitcher that's coming in to play fall ball. Yeah.
Does he drive
shut down Lyman Memorial last year?
Does he have a motorcycle?
No, it's not Cali. I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. So anyway. All right. Well, I think we've done it for today. Okay. I think it's time to get breakfast. What do you think? Okay. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. So we want to thank Sean McKenna for coming on down and joining us virtually. Tomorrow we are going to have Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride, as well as Kathy Duffasey from Matt's Mission. A great event happening this weekend at Veterans Memorial Park, where we'll be doing we'll be there as well for Matt's Mission Celebrates Recovery, and there'll be a lot of great speakers, people that have gone through addiction and the process and are in recovery now. And I've been to every one of the Matt's Mission events, and they're wonderful, and they will make you feel good. It's not a negative event. Mm-hmm. The people there will make you feel good. They will make you feel worth it if you don't feel that way. Come down and see people that understand what you are going through. That's it. And if you don't think that people won't understand or these people won't understand, that's exactly untrue. They will understand. And I think I hope that one person that heard me say that has a problem with addiction will decide to show up. Even if they don't want to, even if they don't get clean right then and there, come down and see. Come down and find out. Because these people do care. Yeah. So anyway, so we'll see you tomorrow with Miranda and Kathy from Matt's Mission. Paul, we'll see you on Friday. All right, man. Have a great day. See you later.
Hi, I'm Harry, the Tooth Fairy. Or at least I used to be the Tooth Fairy. Business was great. Then people started discovering Griswold Dental. Dr. Norman Katzoff and his staff can do things to help you keep your teeth